suckers? Welcome back to another episode of Robbie Sucks. As you can see, I'm sitting on the back of the Buick again. You remember last episode, we got this thing driving and floating down the river like it should be. But, unfortunately, we couldn't tell anybody where we were going because we didn't have any turn signals. But, we're going to solve that today. Check it out. So, as you guys can see, this doesn't look complete. This doesn't look like it's a finished product. But that's fine. That's fine. Because we're going to solve this little issue. Isn't that right?
God, I hope so.
Rich?
I'm just ready for this thing to be out of here.
Sexy man.
Alright, so basically we got our balls back here and we ended up having to redo our turn signal system. As you can see, new bulb in the housing. We've also redone all the wiring back here to verify that we didn't have any bad wires, any shorts, anything else that could get in the way of us, making our turn signals work, which you'll want that because you have to be street legal to, drive on the street, or in this case, float. Alright, Martin, go ahead and explain the process of how we found this issue and were able to correct it.
So, on this fuse block here, you have one of these is your emergency flashers. The other one is your turn signal flashers. So, I was not getting power on the turn signal side, but I was getting power on the flasher side. So, I thought maybe it was in the switch itself. Double check that. Didn't have power to it either. But I went and I checked the circuit starting from the back. I worked all the way down the lines for the right and left turn to make sure that I didn't have any broken wires in between. Came up here, still no power to the lights. This is the light circuit here. And I still didn't have hot on this side, so started tracing. This is where it gets its power from, right here in this little connector. Well, I look here, one of them says cruise and one of them says reverse. I don't know why I didn't check that before, but went through and guess what? I was a dummy. The cruise reverse is on its own separate circuit and it didn't have a fuse in it because the car doesn't have cruise control. Put a fuse in it and now everything works. So now I get to go and put everything back together. Cheap drugs or something. I'm having a brain fart today.
Let's go, light test.
Okay. First off, running lights.
I don't know if we can tell. Yup, we got some lights there.
Okay, the bulbs are not inside the tail light housing on the right side.
Yup, but we can still see. Yup, we got running lights.
Okay. Emergency flasher.
One's flashing, and the other one's flashing.
Sweet. Okay. Now, that should be right turn signal?
It is left turn signal.
Okay, left.
Yup.
Well, this one's.
And there goes the right.
Okay, now we're going to check brakes.
Alright, let's check brakes. Brake lights. Brake lights.
Alrighty.
Well,
I don't like how.
suckers. Well, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Dash is put back together. You saw the interior is back in.
The fuses are back in.
The fuses are back in. Lessons learned. Check your fuses because, sometimes you take apart in a Dash and shoot, 10,000 wires just to find out that a fuse was out. It's weird. Someone had said that before. But look, that's a story for a different time.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato, fuse, you lose. That's how that goes. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe. Keep coming back for more Robbie Sucks. We got new merch dropping this spring. Spring break's right around the corner. I'm hoping that if we hit 100 subs on the channel, I'll do a 100 subs episode and drop some new merch then too. So
Maybe a giveaway.
maybe a giveaway even. Who knows? Who knows? Exciting times. Appreciate all the love you guys do. I know I love you. Team loves you.
Love you.
Love you. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's okay to suck. Just don't give up. Now I'll see you next time.
Sexy man.